Jai Hind and welcome back to your favorite real estate channel, Realtors Next Door. आज तक आपको घर दिखाए, बहुत सारे हाउस टूर्स दिए, एजुकेशनल वीडियोस बनाई आपके लिए ताकि आप रियल एस्टेट के बारे में कुछ सीख पाएं। लेकिन आज आपसे बात करने का एक बहुत अहम महत्व है और ये महत्व ये है कि टुडे आई एम गोइंग टू बी टेलिंग यू अ स्टोरी अबाउट अ ब्रांड दैट आई पर्सनली बिलीव इन. A brand that might not be a very big name today, but is taking such beautifully large leaps that it is going to be a name that you will reckon in the Gurgaon real estate market very soon. मैं बात करने आया हूं आज आपसे एम एन बी बिल्ड फैब के बारे में. जी हाँ, ये नाम आज अपनी डायरीज में नोट कर लीजिएगा. कंपनी का नाम है एम एन बी बिल्ड फैब. इस कंपनी की कहानी कुछ ऐसी है कि 2018 में इन्होंने रियल एस्टेट के डोमेन में अपना पहला कदम रखा. शुरुआत जब करी तो इन्होंने एक एलएलपी कंपनी फॉर्म करी. एलएलपी इज अ लीगल पार्टनरशिप फर्म फॉर दोज ऑफ यू हु डोंट नो. इन्होंने फिर लो राइज फ्लोर्स बनाने का काम शुरू किया, जिनको आप लोग गुड़गांव की मार्केट में जो बैठे हैं और समझते हैं, बिल्डर फ्लोर्स के नाम से भी जानते हैं. 2018, 2019, 2020, 2020 में जब बहुत सारे नए बिजनेसेस अपने आप को नहीं संभाल पाए, तब एमएनबी बिल्ड फैब ने अपने आप को पकड़ के रखा और अपने कस्टमर्स को बहुत अच्छी यूटिलिटी और बहुत अच्छी सर्विसेज ऑफर करी. Moving forth in 2021, they changed their company format into a private limited. अब क्या है, रियल एस्टेट का थोड़ा हैंग लगने लगा था, तो एमएनबी बिल्ड फैब की टीम ने सोचा कि नाउ लेट्स टेक इट बिग. 2021 में दे कन्वर्टेड देयर कंपनी इनटू अ प्राइवेट लिमिटेड. और आज जब मैं 2024 में बैठा हूं, तो आई कैन प्राउडली टेल यू that being one of the first in the markets to talk about this brand is today available on hoardings across the golf course road in Gurgaon, across Delhi. In terms of their presence, they have about 15 delivered low-rise buildings in and across Gurgaon that house 60 happy families. Whilst I say that, there are multiple under construction projects that are going on. I have a few clients living in their buildings and a few clients who bought their under construction buildings. Today, M&B BuildFab is not only located in the Gurgaon market, but has footprints in Gurgaon, in Mumbai, in Goa, and are going to be launching in a few different geographies apart from India very soon. The best part about this company that I have known now for the last couple of years is their work ethic, is the team that drives their value chain. A small incident that comes to my mind. It was February of 2024 when I had closed a deal with the team at M&B BuildFab for one of their low-rise apartments. The buyer, I don't know if he's watching my YouTube video, but is a gaming tech entrepreneur. He picked up that house because he thought that he'd sell his house in Delhi and then pick up this place. I did pressurize them to close this transaction because the property was a hot property. They gave the token money, they gave the earnest money, but could not then fulfill the further payments. So generally, the term with earnest money is that earnest money is non-refundable. Now, they were very scared because they had paid about 50 odd lakhs and they didn't know whether the earnest money would be refunded. Though I gave them my confidence that the team at M&B BuildFab is extremely transparent and will not keep a penny, but they still couldn't believe me because of the malpractices, the chori chakari that happens in the market. When we came down to meet the team at M&B BuildFab, you will not believe 65% of the earnest money was transferred into their account that very moment. And whatever the less 35% that was left was given within the next 7 working days. In all of my experience of low rise floors and of high rise floors, I have never seen refunds work so quickly. And in cases where the refund is not even liable to be given by the builder. Boss, whenever I look at a brand, I look at two things and two things only. The first thing that I want to check about a brand is that how cash rich are they? Without naming anyone, I would want to tell you that in today's real estate market in Gurgaon, there are multiple builders, and you must check what their backing is. You must check their directors, the credibility of their directors, and the kind of money that they hold to stand by the promise. So let me tell you a fun fact about one of the directors of M&B BuildFab without naming him. They are one of the largest coal importers of India. Yes, one of the directors at this company happens to hold a company which is one of the largest coal importers of India. That is cash richness. And the second is credibility. Credibility की कहानी मैं आपको सुना ही चुका हूं. To tell you a little about their projects and their base in Gurgaon, we are coming up, M&B BuildFab, I say we because I feel like I'm a part of their team already. So M&B BuildFab is coming up with 70 odd apartments, very close to the golf course road. The RERA is going to be out soon. Then there's another land parcel on the golf course road, about 300 meters from the golf course road. There'll be 60 odd apartments coming out there. There's a commercial building that they are developing bang in front of the 65th Avenue. That one houses about 50,000 square foot of carpet area and is up for leasing to prime brands only. If someone from Tata, Uniqlo, or other such big brands is watching this, then M&B BuildFab does have a building for you. Apart from this, there are low-rise floors. Then in Mumbai, they're doing commercial projects. In Goa, they have a very, very, very exciting 55-acre land parcel that they are going to develop, and this is going to be in the Mama Belt. Now, in Gurgaon, there are new builders popping up by the day. How does one differentiate between the good and the great? Number one, we must always look at the credibility of the promoters, which I've just told you about. And number two, you must look at their cash richness. After these things are done, what does one look in a good builder? One looks at the team that they're employing. One looks at the background of this team. Now, the most exciting part about the M&B BuildFab story is the team behind it. You know, their experience is so rich, so deep, that they've produced buildings for over 5 decades now. And when I say 5 decades, the exact year is 1975. When the team members of M&B BuildFab started their construction journey. Today, into their second generation, these people are the pillars of this company. M&B BuildFab, built on trust, built on credibility. I was sitting with the promoters taking a brief about what their brand wanted to do, and one of the promoters said something very remarkable that has stayed with me and which I am wanting to see come out in execution. He said that we will promise more and deliver even more than we have promised. You know, in all my professional career, I have been told that under promise, over deliver. This gentleman changed my word when he said over promise and have the capability to over deliver. Not spilling out a lot of beans, but whenever you are on the golf course road, look out for M&B BuildFab's holdings. Now that you've known that there's a giant that is coming to town, keep following them, keep looking out for anything that they build because they are trustworthy, loyal, and God-fearing. You see, bricks and mortars projects don't make an organization. An organization is made by the blood and sweat of the people involved. And I can assure you one thing, that during this journey, where I am going to be telling you the M&B BuildFab story, you will be intrigued to know that how have they crafted this legacy for themselves? What are the projects that they are coming up with? And what are the kind of returns that you can make as an investor with them? Some of their projects are so end user friendly that when I do the competition analysis of those projects vis-a-vis the other projects that are available in the market, you will be left with a jaw dropping excitement. Trust me, this is the first of its kind development company that is now coming up in Gurgaon. I am really excited, and if you are, then look out for M&B BuildFab. If you're still on the video till now and you haven't followed our channel yet, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I think it's time to do it now, because 2025 is when Realtors Next Door is going to take you, my watcher, my subscriber, global. On this note, this is Gurgaon's favorite realtor with a coarse throat saying Jai Hind and bye-bye for today.